I've been seeing a lot of posts. Well, today's the last day for a lot of kids, and some parents are complaining that their child doesn't have a graduation or some sort of ceremony from kindergarten or 6th grade or 8th grade or whatever. And I just want to put it out there that it's not the school's fault, it's not the administration's fault, it's the parents' fault. And I say this because I have been a member for I've been a member of PTO for Waukegan District, for Zion District, and as of recently, Gurnee District. And Gurnee District does not play when it comes to fundraising for events for their students. Being a member of the Waukegan PTO PTA, there were three of us trying to raise money for the entire school, trying to get events together. I even helped them put their yearbook together. Three of us for the entire, for multiple schools, because a lot of schools in Waukegan now don't have a PTA, PTO, so now the schools are getting together to try, to do something for the schools. In Zion, my child's school didn't even have a PTO at all. Like, they haven't had a PTO in the last 3 years. How is the school supposed to raise money and do things for the kids when you guys don't even have an established group of individuals, whether it be parents from the school or from the community, assisting you? And what's even more sad is that becoming a member of the Woodland Gurnee PTA really opened up my eyes. My first day that I went, like I said, in the Waukegan and Zion, it was either, 0, max of 3 people. When I walked into the first PTA meeting at Woodland, there was 50 plus parents there representing, ready to volunteer their services, their businesses, just items, their time for the students. And on top of that, you have to pay to become a member in Gurnee, to become a member of the PTA. So, it was $15, you multiply 15 times 50 people, that's a nice little chunk of change there that can go towards printing flyers or, marketing material or different things like that. So going from being Waukegan Zion of, 1 to 3 parents to being in literally a conference room full of people ready to raise money for their kids, for their school, for their community, was very shocking to me. Maybe shocking is not the right word, but it really put things into perspective. And for those of you that are complaining about not having a graduation or whatever, where were you when they needed volunteers to put together a graduation committee? Where were you when all of this was going on? Like, don't wait till the end of the year and then criticize the school for not doing shit when you didn't do anything either. There's simple things that you can volunteer. Simple things like, man, if you can put together a poster, you can volunteer for the school. They're educators. Their job is only supposed to go so far. We as parents are our kids' first educators. It's not their job to do every single thing for our children. And I've been a teacher before. I didn't teach school. I taught preschool for 4.5 years. But it's the same thing. If parents don't volunteer and don't participate, you really can't expect too much, from the school or daycare or organization. So long story short, before you guys start criticizing the schools and, whatever they're doing, or, you feel like they're not doing enough, or, what you're paying is not, what you feel you should, why don't you try to add value and see where you can fit in and what you can make better, not just in your children's schools. You don't have to have kids. Some of you don't have kids and have X amount of time and X amount of talent that you can volunteer, inspire, mentor, donate, sponsor, whatever. So I just really needed to get that off my chest. And for whoever watched this to the end, I thank you, and hit like and share. And I hope you guys have a great weekend.